What is up, guys? Evan Almighty bringing you guys a new video from MaddenAllStars.com, and today I am bringing you the best offense in Madden 20. Well, at least in my opinion. This has been my favorite, my most consistent offense. I ran this last year religiously, and this year I'm back at it again. So, basically, the run has still been pretty solid. They passed the run. They did some tweaks. They added some abilities that helped stop the run a little bit. My run game really hasn't changed, but I'm also a pass first player, and I've always believed that it's important to stick to what you're good at and stick to what you're comfortable with. So if you develop to what's popular in the game or what the meta is, what's working best, okay, that might bring you short-term success, but we're looking for long-term success, okay? If you play your game and master your game, when the game changes, the AI changes of the game, that's all going to come naturally, and you might just catch it at the right point where it fits your perfect scheme and you dominate. But always stick to what you feel comfortable doing. Don't try to chase the meta. But anyways, guys, before we get started, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get 100 thumbs up on this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not. Hit that notification bell. That way you know when we post our daily videos. And go to MaddenAllStars.com. You can get a membership there. You can have access to all the guides. We're working on creating a new guide right now. So if you have a membership, you will get notified right when those guides drop. And there's also, if you want to see how our guides are put together, we have a free defensive ebook in the description. So click that link. It's 100% absolutely free. But today we're breaking it down. And if you stay for the whole video, you'll get to see my favorite play out of here. And there's a reason. All right, we'll get into it. But so last year I was in the Tennessee playbook. I loved the Tennessee playbook because of this one play and this formation, and that's the tight flex formation. And this year I went to Tennessee. I was like, okay, they got it all, and then I realized that my favorite play was not in the Tennessee playbook. So I started looking around, and I found myself the Los Angeles Rams playbook. And I found out, hey, this playbook's actually pretty good. We've got good. I've got a good run scheme out of it. But like I said, I'm primarily a passing player, and I'm most comfortable playing out of the tight flex formation. So we're going to come out in that. We're in the Los Angeles Rams playbook, like I said, and we're going to set some of our audibles, okay? So our first audible we're going to set is mesh spot. Our second audible, you can keep the halfback draw. It's really up to you. I'm going to show you different plays. These are just some audibles that I'm going to throw in order to not have to keep going back to the play call screen. And then the next the next play we're going to do is cross. So mesh spot, halfback draw, inside high low, and cross. It's really up to you. But we're going to come out in the slot curl, okay? So this is a play. We're going to pick random defense. This is a play I love to come out in first. Like I said, we're going to slowly build on the scheme, so make sure you stay for the whole video to get the whole scheme. And at the end, I'll show you my favorite play out of this, and it's absolutely dominant. So I do want to mention, you can do so much with this, so I'm not going to tell you what you can and cannot do. I mentioned this in another video. I love the tight formation because right here we can turn it into a bunch formation, okay? So you can basically do a lot of things, okay? But we're going to keep it pretty simple for this video. We can do another video on a bunch scheme out of here because we can make a bunch, like I said. But I like to block the running back, and it's very simple, but our read is primarily going to be circle. With the routes on the field now, it sets up circle pretty well. Also, versus cover 2, square can get open because that streak is going to draw the safety up from square. And then you have X as well as your dump off route. But honestly, like I said, man, I'm telling you, this drag is open so much of the time. Your opponent's focusing on the middle of the field. And like I said, this is not anything crazy. This is why I come out at first down usually to see what they're in on defense. If it's man coverage, you're going to be fine. Okay, you're going to beat them easily. Put your fastest receiver there. That's what I like to do as well. I meant to mention that. Put your fastest receiver on that right side on the outside, or your best receiver. And if you're, and you'll see on my favorite play why we do that. So he got stuck up that time. That is very rare that that happens. But anyways, not going to stick too much into that. We're going to go on to the next play, which is going to be mesh. Mesh has a very simple concept. It's mesh spot. But it's the same kind of concept, but here we have a few more things we're looking at. So you can look at your running back. Your running back can get open deep. Excuse me. Your running back can get open deep on this play and beat the defense. But my main reads, again, are going to be those mesh routes underneath. And then this circle route is going to, it's sort of a slant curl. I honestly don't know the technical term. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a technical player. But mesh routes, and then this, so this is going to be man coverage. So we're just going to hit our mesh routes. Your user cannot cover both of those. One of them is going to be open. Versus man coverage, hands down. It's just how it is. It's going to happen. And then versus zone, circle most of the time is going to be open in the middle of the defense. It's going to get wide open. So right here, we scramble out. A lot of times when you scramble out, it's going to draw that linebacker up and get circle wide open. And other times, you're not even going to have to move outside the pocket. Circle simply is just going to be open. So you can also do whatever you want with square. Sometimes they'll send them across on a slant, but sometimes it gets a little too congested. So I have them on a corner route. You can throw them on a streak. I kind of just get this route to spread out the defense. Use this route to spread out the defense a little bit. When you have them on this corner route, it helps possibly bring the outside cornerback, suck them deep, and get X open. Again, these underneath routes are open. You can run this all day. It's really one of those plays that something's going to be open every time. Whoops, I ran the wrong one. But next we're going to get into a cover 2 beater. I want to show you guys him. Hopefully they can run just a zone coverage where I can show you this. They love man right now. Alright, hold on. I promise you guys, you watch all this, I will show you guys what I mean. This scheme is awesome. Of course, that time, when they're in what I want them to be in, I don't audible. Alright, one more time. Last try. If they're not in zone, they're not in zone. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. I'm telling you, when they run zone more often than not, that's going to be open. And guess what? If they user that, that's fine. Your drags across the middle are going to be wide open. Look at this. Boom. Wide open. Wide open. And guess what? If they user him, that's okay. Look. You have your mesh routes open. That's going to be a very consistent route for you. And those are our 2 staple plays. Okay, those are our safe plays. Next, we could go over halfback draw, throw it in there, mix it up, keep your opponent on your toes. Next is going to be a cover 2 beater, and that's going to be the inside high-low. Basically, you can split the safeties with square. Also on man coverage, if you have, I can't think of what it is, post route elite maybe, specialist. But if you get that on your receiver and mutt, and put that on this receiver, right when he cuts, you throw a bullet pass, and you should be able to hit him. You also can hit circle across the middle, but boom, and I'll possession catch right here. This is going to be open a lot of the time. Just make your read. That's going to be your primary read. You're going to make the read on the square receiver. Like I said, it's optional, but if you put the post route specialist on him, you're going to be good. And kind of like that circle route I showed you last on the slant curl, it's the same, similar concept. A lot of times they'll get into open space, and if it's man coverage, that's okay as well, because you can beat them on man. So boom, again, possession catch. This year when you possession catch, it kind of gives a glitchy animation where the defense can't really always pick it off. So pretty self-explanatory. And I said you also have your circle route. The other routes can get open too, but square, across the middle, possession catch is going to be your main route. We're getting to the nitty-gritty. We're getting to the good stuff. Actually, we'll run one more play out of here, and then we're going to get to my favorite play out of this formation. So this play next that we're going to run is called cross. Very, very good play. Again, you can do a lot of things with this play. So right here you can make kind of a 3-level pattern. I'll just show you that right here. Like I said, we want to stay pretty simple this video. We don't want to get into all that bunch. If you guys would like, I can do a video, a little more advanced video on this scheme, on some ways we can run out a bunch. But this play, as it is, you just got to make the read. So you can hit your running back out of the backfield. That's always an option. Running back's always an option. But really out of this formation, this is really the only play where I would regularly consider my running back, but the X and circle route are open a lot of the time. Unfortunately, the X route is our tight end, and that gets open more than the circle route because the circle route helps get X open, along with the triangle route underneath. This is another play where one of the three is going to be open. You just have to make the read, and then another route that you can beat your opponent deep is this square route, okay? If you see the cornerback, and hopefully one of these plays we get that animation, but if the cornerback comes up on the receiver, a lot of times when he cuts up, it's kind of the same formation you get on bunch verticals. He'll come up and he'll beat the defense deep. So right there, we might get it. Nope, we don't get the formation. I waited too long because I was only focusing on the square receiver. But you see, we were open. If we would have just made our initial reads, we would have been cool. So here, just making. All right, that's what I wanted to show you. All right, I don't care about the sack. This is versus man coverage. So initially versus man, you can if you know they're running man, I would take X or someone and put them on a slant. Block your running back as well on man coverage. But in instant replay, this route consistently is going to get open on the outside. Versus man right here. Look at this. Boom. When he cuts up, you're going to see he just shakes that defender, and he's going to get plenty of separation. Lob that ball into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. I get a lot of touchdowns on that. So I would say my first read is kind of a quick look route to this square receiver, okay? Quick look route. Boom, see what I got. And sometimes with zone right there, you can send it to the outside right there. I should have aggressive caught that. If you're in that situation, aggressive catch. But we're going to keep it basic. We're going to keep it basic. Again, you can hit. I possession caught that, but you can possession catch across the middle. I do a lot of possession catching out of this. It's very frustrating to face because you have a high completion percentage. Okay, I faced people who play this. It's dink and dunk, and then boom, then you can hit them deep. I probably would have bullet passed that ball actually. If you see a safety up there and there is someone back there, definitely bullet pass, and you're gonna be Gucci. So here we are again. Okay, look, wide open. Like I said, make your reads. One of them is going to be open. And last but not least, the grand finale, my favorite play in Madden. It's fantastic. I'm going to instant replay. We want to choose a new play. Okay. I'm even going back the ball up for this because it is a home run hitter. Let me make sure I didn't miss any plays first. You can do some stuff with double spot and bench, but like I said, if you guys want to, just comment below and we will add like a bunch scheme out of this. But PA post shot. Look, can you see how many times I've called that play? Well, let's just. So as you see, 711 calls on slot curl. I call that a lot. I call mesh spot a lot. But my most called play, and this is also because of solo battles, I will admit, this isn't like I come out in this a lot online. This is a play that I mix in online a lot. But look, 16.6 yard average. That's with a sample size of dang near 2,000. So, here we go. So, what we're hoping for, I'm going to back the ball up. We need some more space. What we're hoping for is zone coverage. That's mainly what we're first hoping for. If it's man coverage, if you have good deep route running, like I have Moss on the far left side. So my square receiver, you want like a Randy Moss. Now, if that's your only strong receiver, I want him circle. Okay, so your circle receivers primarily your best, but if you've got two good receivers, put your better like deep route running fast guy at your square receiver, okay? Your triangle receiver is also important. And then anyone at square is fine, because we do use triangle, not triangle, X. I'm sorry, your X receiver. Put anyone there, and I'll show you how to beat man with your X receiver. So here we go. We're gonna just run it as is. It's play action. I keep the play action, and right here. Oh my gosh, can we look at this? Can we look at that? Can we look at that? This is what I'm talking about. So not every time versus every zone coverage you're gonna get that crazy wide open, but a lot of times. So let me explain this. So right away, that's my main look, okay? So my main look is that circle receiver. As you see right here, I can kind of tell by how it's going that he's going to be wide open. So he gets wide open a lot of the time. Now, if he doesn't get wide open, what's going to happen is that safety that's already there is going to be there, but then there's going to be, all right, so right about at the, I'd say the 35-yard line there, there's going to be another, like a linebacker or a DB, okay? And you're just going to throw it really in between the two. So you'll see. We're going to run this a few times, and I'm going to show you how you can beat man end zone. So look, that's what I'm talking about. See, you're just going to get wide open, make your reads. All you got to do is make your reads. On the right side of the field, triangle can also get open. I don't like triangle as much. See, it's a tougher throw because it's across the field, but I'm going to show you how you can get triangle more open. So I'm just going to run again. Okay, so here's man. We want to roll out and see, you can get triangle open a lot of times or square. One of those are going to get open. You lead them. Rat catch it, okay? Don't possession catch this. It's going to get picked. Do not aggressive catch it. It's going to get knocked out. Try to rack it, which is on PlayStation Square. That's going to be X on PlayStation. I'm sorry, X on Xbox. I'm all mixed up today. But here we go. Now I'm going to show you. We're going to run it again. I mean, I can run this all day. I mean, it's automatic. Right then again. Rat catch it. We are good to go. So, now, if we want to throw to our triangle receiver, all we got to do is motion this outside receiver out like a step, hike it, and it's going to bring, oh, not there. But when we do that, it's going to kind of bring that safety a little deeper, okay? And that's going to extend their defense a little deeper, and it's going to get triangle a little more open. But like I said, I'm not as big of a fan of throwing to triangle. And then when they're running man coverage, okay, they're probably not going to run man, of course, when I want to run man. But for man coverage, if you want a safety blanket, instead of hoping triangle or square get open, you can send your X receiver on a slant. And right here, boom, he gets open for an easy gain. So, there's so much you can do with this play. They're going to be in man again. Possibly, yeah. No, they're in zone. But there's so much you can do with this. It's such a great play. I love it. I love this formation. And I really base this scheme off of this play. You can also run it as is or with canceling the play action. Sometimes I cancel the play action just to mix it up with my opponent. So there it was man, and X still got open. Sometimes I'll mix it up and cancel it and run it without play action to give it a different look. You see, you can motion out, triangle gets wide open, and Russell Wilson overthrows. Good thing that's not my quarterback. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you guys staying for the whole video. If you've made it to this point, make sure to go to MaddenAllStars.com for even more content. Comment down below. Leave a comment. Let me know how you enjoyed it, what you would like to see. I love taking requests. Making daily videos can be difficult sometimes to continue to come up with good content and solid content, because we always want to bring the best to you guys. And if you haven't yet, drop a like and subscribe, of course, if you haven't done that as well. But thank you guys so much. Until next time, Evan Almighty signing out.